It's impossible to guarantee that you will never encounter violence or aggression during your workday. You may have considered all the possibilities, made sure you are fully prepared, and done as much as you can to reduce the chances of encountering danger. But there are lots of things that are out of your control, and you may still find yourself in a threatening situation. Your actions can affect whether this situation escalates or not. This section is all about staying in control and what to do if things look like they're starting to go wrong. Think about the people you might be seeing. You won't know their state of mind. They might have had a bad day or upsetting news. They might be angry. They might be worried about something. They might simply not want to see you. So be aware of what you say and do. Think about the sorts of things that might affect them. Are you keeping them waiting? If you'd had to wait, wouldn't it annoy you? Make sure you keep people informed. Give them an idea of how long you're going to be. Always be polite and listen to what they're saying, even if it's late in the day or you're feeling tired or under the weather. They should have 100% of your attention. They are not expecting to share your time. Make sure you're not interrupted. Keep your mobile on silent. Be aware of your personal space. Be aware of the words you use. Speak calmly and use plain English. Don't use jargon. Using jargon or words that people don't understand can cause aggression. You must stay alert to changes in other people's behavior. Be aware of their body language. This is often the first sign that there may be a problem. In fact, 55% of communication is through body language. It is very rare for aggression or violence to come from nowhere. There will be early warning signs for you to spot, and the earlier you notice them, the easier they are to diffuse. Now look out for tenseness and agitation, and an increase in restless body movements or increased fidgeting or sweating. Moving away, then coming too close, invasion of personal space or contact that makes him feel uncomfortable. Head thrusts. Notice the stable base as if squaring up for a fight. Spreading out to look bigger. Folded or raised arms, sudden movements, and increased gesticulation. Hands closing into fists. Fingers tapping. Banging fists into palms. Banging hands down. Picking up objects. Legs swinging or pacing, or feet tapping. Look for changes in face or facial expression. Color, muscular tension, grinding of teeth. Still expressionless face or mobile, agitated face. Pupils dilated, eye movements are increased, eye contact is lost or more intense, eyes are closed or looking down. And listen for changes too. Changes in voice, pitch and volume, shouting or muttering, abruptness or replies, increased breathing rate. Inappropriate language, swearing. And sometimes if a situation becomes very tense and looks like there are things beginning to escalate, you can lose the ability to think clearly. There are, however, a number of things you should do to help you to focus if a situation is starting to become tense, and quite a number of things you should not do. Often, a natural reaction is to match the aggression. If the person you are with is getting angry, do not be drawn into their anger. Being angry back never helps the situation. It almost always escalates it. You shouldn't be trying to win the argument. You should be trying to come to a peaceful resolution. Another reaction is to try to physically calm the person. Never put a hand on someone who is angry. You may feel that this is a reassuring action. However, to the other person this may seem like an invasion of personal space and as dominating or patronizing. Try to keep a safe distance, both physically and emotionally. The angry person wants to get the problem off their chest to release the anger that may have been brewing for some time. Let them vent their anger. The anger will naturally subside as they express themselves. They need to know you are paying attention, so use your body language to show this. They want to be heard. They want someone to listen to their point of view. Acknowledge their feelings. Let them know you appreciate how angry they are. They may want to be understood. They may want you to know that they are angry and what the reason is. Emphasize sincerely. Let them know you understand the reason and acknowledge their right to feel the way they do. Your personal safety is paramount. You should never remain alone with a violent person, and you need to get away if your diffusion techniques haven't worked, but you need to get away calmly. Make sure then you have a potential escape route in mind, and be ready to move quickly. Don't turn your back on the aggressor. Try to look natural and move backwards gradually. You may find you have been trapped yourself somewhere difficult to get out of. Maybe you've backed yourself into a corner. So some additional techniques designed to create surprise may come in useful and allow you to get away. Use your voice. Shout a loud instruction like, "Call the police," or "Back." You could also pretend to call out to someone nearby or use a personal safety alarm. The main purpose is to shock and disorientate an attacker so you can escape. If you have a personal safety alarm, you need to know how it works. You need to test it from time to time, and you need to have it ready. Familiarize yourself with your alarm. Make sure you don't startle yourself when you use it. Remember, it's really there to surprise and deter the attacker. You should never rely on an alarm to bring someone to help you. It is really important that all incidents are recorded. This includes verbal aggression or threatening behavior. Even if they do not result in physical violence, a record should be kept of any detail that could keep you and your colleagues safer. There may not have been serious consequences this time, but this information is essential to reduce further danger. Your organization should have a policy for reporting incidents. Dates, times, and names need to be recorded with an account of what has happened. It's essential that you use these records to check if people you are planning to see have already been recorded as potential risks, so you can take action appropriately.